Okay. Good morning, everyone. Online, can you please confirm? Can you hear me? Fantastic. Okay. So let me share my screen quickly. Yeah. Okay. Online, can you please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Fantastic. Okay. Thank you very much. Coming all the way and joining the classes. Please come. And heartily welcome to my classes, AWS classes. And very good thing is today we got a little bit delayed because, right, we have started a new branch here at KPHP. So I'm here in KPHP, just a quick info for online people. So from tomorrow, we'll be on time. Yep. Thank you for your patience and waiting. And all right, so the best way to start the class is with the introduction, right? So everyone have the same question all the time that, sir, who are you, right? Kaun hai re tu? Right? Who are you? And then what are your expertise? And then what are your experiences and all? So definitely I'll talk about myself a little bit quickly. Okay. So before that, have you heard about my name at least? Riaz, AWS, online? Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I'll put the chats. Guys, you can put the chats to everyone so that everyone see your nice messages. And just a quick thing, online people especially, if you get any links on in the chat, please do not click except from Naresh IT. Okay. All right, Nana. So my quick info, my quick interaction, my the trainer profile. That means your trainer profile. So my name is Ria Sheikh. People call me Ria sir, and qualification is Masters in Computer Applications. That meaning MCA only. So it's not a big thing like you. And my experience is 17 plus years of experience. And companies work, I'm not a big fan of changing multiple companies because I love the work there. So I was in Infosys, Apple, and Napa. It's a company. So you know very well, right? Infosys, Infosys and Apple, right? So I joined in Infosys as a fresher like you. I don't remember in 2004 or 5, I don't remember. So guys, online, I'll take each and every question. But let's discuss about little bit on today's class, and end of the class, I'll take all your questions. Okay. So I joined as a fresher in Infosys, and there I started my journey as an IT operations guy. Later, I moved to data center handling Windows and Linux administration, and then handling storages, virtualization, VMware. So those who don't know all these things, no problem. So this was my quick experience on it. And I was in Apple. Come, please. I was in Apple also doing iOS development. So I quickly changed my career for few years there. Then again, I moved to Napa, where we were completely into the cloud. So present company is not a company name, beep, beep, beep. It's just confidential. So once we started the journey with me, so I'll start revealing my company. But each and every company here wants to talk about it because I'll share my real-time experience, how I have dealt with this company and the projects later. So my expertise is mainly on AWS. What is the full form of AWS? Amazon Web Services. and DevOps, Windows and Linux system administration, virtualization, VMware, Azure, and all. So in these my years, my roles that I have been into was technology analyst, senior cloud engineer, senior cloud architect, AWS consultant, and also I'm a director for one of the startup companies. So I have my own company as well. So, and also I'm AWS certified, don't worry. So authentic trainer, where I'm certified into there. If you don't know about the AWS certification, we'll cover in this class today. So there are multiple certifications in AWS, like solution architect, developer, SysOp, and then I'm certified in all these certifications, and also I am architect professional also. So don't worry, we'll talk about the level of certifications in maybe in few minutes. And also, I trained directly from AWS company from UK. And by the way, I was in Europe for so many years. I worked there. And again, I came back to Hyderabad. Till now, I have trained 10,000 plus students on AWS. It's quite more heavy. And many of the students also got placed and they got certified as well. Excuse me. And the awards, I don't talk about my awards, my work speaks. But quickly, I've been awarded by Infosys NRN, sir. Do you know NRN? Narayan Murthy, right? So we call him NRN. So NRN, sir. And then also I have been awarded as a cloud expert for my present company as well. I mean, my before company as well. So I delivered in-depth valuable training sessions to over 10,000 students, people on AWS. And my principle that I'll carry throughout the entire course is KISS. KISS meaning not that. Okay. So KISS meaning keep it simple. What is it? Keep it simple. So whatever the topics that we learn, we'll keep it very simple. So if you go to internet and if you go to any other, some other YouTube, that tube and all, so whenever you ask for anything, they will read such a big definitions. So we'll not go with that big definitions. So we'll just concentrate morely on the technical things. Of course, we'll talk about the definitions and all, but no. Okay. I have a habit. So I need to tell this first of all. I have a habit of calling you Chitti. Okay. I have a habit of calling you Chitti. So when I say Chitti, please don't mind because Chitti meaning dear. So that is my usual word online. And also when I say clear, so online people especially you need to put CC. CC meaning crystal clear. So whenever I tell some topic, so when I say, hey, is it clear? So you need to put what? CC. Online people, is it clear? CC? Can I see CC? Fantastic. So this batch is very interactive, very good, very nice. So that was about my, yeah, good. So that was about my introduction. So don't worry, you are with the right trainer at the right place. Okay. So, and one of the important thing here is, then today I'll be concentrating more on the basics first. Because those who are already working in real time, people are lagging with the basics. Do you agree? Everyone are lagging with the basics. Because in my experience, in my 17 years of experience, right, I have been interviewing so many people, right? So whenever I ask for simple questions, even 3, 4, 5, 6 years of experienced people, they could not able to answer the basic because they learn the topic, but they don't know basic. Chitty, if you don't know the basic, how do you troubleshoot it? Let's say, for example, you know bike, how to ride a bike. You know the bike. All of a sudden, the bike is stopped. Will you just put the stand and leave it? Just go away from there? No, you need to have a basic troubleshooting, no? So there's the key is on or not, or the engine is good or not, or some basic troubleshooting you need to do. Without learning the basics, how do you do the troubleshooting? This is the lagging in the real-time environment. So students like you are lagging on the basics. So the good news for you is, especially for non-IT people. Can I see how many non-IT people are there? Wow. Okay. How about online? Non-IT people? Just put yes, me or. Okay. Do you see that? There are so many non-IT people. My more concentration on this course will be on the non-IT people. And my course has designed such a way that even a non-IT student or person can easily understand the topic. Chiti, if I concentrate on the non-IT people, for IT people, it is easy or not? Do you all agree? If I concentrate on non-IT people, if they're able to understand, for IT people, it is like just a piece of cake. It's very jujube. Agree? Fantastic. And that was all on the profile. So am I okay for you? The real-time expert? Yes? Fantastic. So, Chiti, if you want to know more about me, just go to Google. So just go to Google and just type AWS Riaz trainer. So do you see Riaz AWS trainer? If you go for it, and there is a Facebook page for me, just go through it. And people like you, those who join my course, after finishing the course, what they do is they write the feedbacks. And you see here, thousands of students have written the feedback about the course and me. And by reading this, you will get to know how we will be dealing with the course and how we will be learning it. Okay. So do you see, for example, so one of the girl here, Priyanka, so she already completed the AWS Solution Architect certification, and just go through it. So I'm just putting this URL to everyone. So when you have time, just go for that page. Chiti, is this clear, Nana? So apart from this, I don't want to talk about myself. Okay. It will be too much of dabba, right? Fantastic. So don't worry, you are on the right place with the right person. Okay. Is it clear, Nana? Still here, everyone? Fantastic. And also, I cannot stop appreciating Naresh IT as well, because due to all your wonderful responses, and Naresh IT has an excellence of 22 years because of all you guys support. So Naresh IT has launched a new branch in KPHP here. So now, as it is first day, you might feel a little bit uncomfort, offline especially. So please hold on. So once we go through it, so everything will be smooth. Thank you for the patience and thank you for understanding. And thanks everyone online for giving the immense support for Naresh IT and especially also for me. So Riaz, KPHP means Hua. So KPHP meaning it's a place in Hyderabad. It's a very good happening place near to JNTU University, right? Okay. That was nice, Yuvraj. Okay. Kukatpalli. Yeah, Kukatpalli. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. So the course is about what? AWS, Amazon Web Services. So the first thing that I want to ask you is expectations. Chiti, everyone has an expectations from this course. Yes or no? I'll be very frank and sure, Mahesh, please come. So everyone, see, expectations is one of the dangerous word in the professional also, in personally also. Yes or no? If you go with your wife, expectations is a must. With your friend, that meaning whoever it is, expectations is must, right? Whoever it is, expectations is must. So here also, I would like to ask you, what are your expectations from this course? I know the expectations, but I want to know more about from you. What are you expecting from this course? Whether I am in line into that your expectations or not. Because if you match the expectations, the entire course will be very happy. So can I see from online people in the chat, what are your expectations from this course and offline too? Certification. Just now you saw a review that they completed certification. Not only that, there are many people, those who have already completed the certification after this course. And don't worry. What we do is, in this course, we'll handle interview questions, certification questions, and this course has been designed on purely on the lab. Lot of practice. Without practice, Chitti, there is no AWS. Without practice, there is no AWS. If you know only theory, there is nothing to do with that. So, but in order to do the practicals, equally you need to have to know the logic and theory. So what we'll be doing is, we'll be covering theory, logics, troubleshooting, lots of labs. A full pack. And the course is for 60 days. 60 plus or minus. Plus or minus. Plus is good. Okay, plus is good. Okay, let me take, yeah. Oh, I'll talk because once I give a little bit info on certifications, then you will get to know. I'll take that question. So let me take few questions from online. Online, I really like you guys because you are very interactive. Okay, so there's the skills and certifications, of course. Job, of course. We are learning here to get the job itself, but I would say, without learning, can you pass your exam or can you get a job? No, right? So there is a meme. Chadukondi mundara. Chadukondi first, right? So first we need to concentrate on the learning, and then automatically when you get the opportunities, definitely you can hit it. Remember, before the opportunity come, you have to get ready with the technology or not. After coming the opportunity, if you don't have technology with you, you will lose that opportunity. For that reason, you have to ready with the technology first and then aim for the job. Am I correct? Okay. Okay, job is okay. Wanted to be master of AWS, Shiv. Very good. Certification, Akshay, good. Skill and knowledge, getting job, AWS certification. Okay, we want to be master in AWS like you. Sure. Karan. Okay, to be master in AWS. Your AWS knowledge and AWS, your English accent. Oh, even though I worked in Europe, I'm not using that Europe accent here, but it's a normal accent only. Yeah. Sir, my expectation is to teach the practical things so that from company we can apply. Excellent. Jesse, what you said is perfectly correct. So, no, Chitti, without practicals, there is nothing, no. Because assume that you have learned AWS from me, and if you go in the real time, or if you get a job as a fresher or experience also, if you're not able to do practice, what is the use of learning? Correct, no? So our more concentration will be on the practicals, but I'm telling you, before going to practice, we need to complete the theory and go to practicals. I don't like to go to directly practicals because in this, my huge experience, I saw many people, if they directly go to practicals, they lose the basics and they cannot do the troubleshooting. If something goes wrong in AWS, your infrastructure, if something goes wrong with your infrastructure, you should be ready to troubleshoot it or not. Please come on. Yes or no? So we should be able to troubleshoot it. We'll aim for that as well. Excellent. I have total 3 years experience, a Java developer at Infosys. Oh, okay. And I would say, Chitti, for every technology, if you take Java, .NET, Python, or whichever data science, or whichever you take it, full stack, whichever you take it, AWS cloud technology is must to add with your technology, whatever you're doing it. Plus cloud is must. Next 2 decades is on cloud only, that too AWS software. Next 2 decades, right? For that reason, if you are a Java guy, don't be only with Java. If you are a .NET guy, don't be with only .NET. If you are a data scientist or full stack, don't be with only that. You need to add plus cloud in your profile. Do you agree? Can I get it some info from the experience guys? Do you agree, guys? City Online? Experienced people, please back me up. Do you see that? Guys, those who are putting the messages, please put it to everyone so that everyone can see the message. Do you see that, Nana? So non-IT people, of course, non-IT people, I'm telling you see, guys, I'm telling you all these topics because first you need to remove your myths from your mind. Everyone has the myths in your mind, whether I can learn it or not, whether AWS is good or not. Sir, I'm doing Java, can I do it or not? I'm doing .NET, can I do it or not? Sir, I'm non-IT, can I do it or not? Today, for non-IT, I'm just telling you one small example. As you are a non-IT, would you able to learn Java? Tell me frankly, I'm very frank. Chiti, tell me, yes or no? Would you go with Bus, Python? Only Python? No. Would you go with .NET? Would you go with data science? Chiti, AWS doesn't need any coding. It is on infrastructure level. AWS doesn't need coding. And AWS is number one in the market. And you got the trainer like me. So why can't you go and hit AWS? And you have a lot of job opportunities there also in AWS. Correct or not? So you don't need to be a developer or a code. You don't need to know a coding. And good thing is, guys, good thing is, for this AWS, you don't need to learn any coding for it. So in my course, we will not be touching any coding. But if any coding is there, little bit 4 or 5 lines will be there. But I will be teaching that also for you. Right? I will put you in most comfortable level. And also, if you know about me in the industry, if you know about Riyaz sir, people will say already, what I do is, I'll inject in your brains without pain. Underline this word. I'll inject in your brain. See, mark my words. You no need to do the revision also. What is that? You no need to do the revision. If you concentrate my class, this 1.5 hours, if you concentrate my class, you no need to do the revision. Bet. Mark my words, underline this. And after 2-3 days only, you'll ask this question to me. No need to do the revision. No need to do the revision. Everything will be injected in your brains without pain. That's why in industry, Riyaz sir will be called as AWS doctor, because I will be injecting without pain. When you do the injection, you will get the pain or not. But AWS injection is no pain. Only with Mamalgundadu Mantha. Right? Guys, as I say, give me a chance. Take a chance. I'll kick this AWS in your brains. But you need to take a chance. Fantastic. Excellent, guys. Okay. So our expectations are done. Very good. Let's talk about the next course outline. So these are about the course outline. But do you see that? Don't read it. If you read, you'll go mad. Because we are here to learn all these things. Today, not only these things, but as I don't have much space, I listed only few. But there are even more and more services that we'll be covering in our class. Okay. So if you read it, you are here to learn this, no? If you go and read client server architecture, let me give an example. When I was, student meaning that can be experience also, that can be a fresher also. For me, all are students. When you come for an interview, I used to ask in interview questions like this. Let's say 4, 5, or 6, or fresher, whoever it is. I just ask one small basic question. Chitti, what is a server? Can you tell me? Tell me. Don't worry, Ganesh. Guys, if you're weak in English, English is only not the only communication thing that you have in the company. Should I tell you one thing? In company, people will talk in your own language only. Yes or no, sir? Yes or no? But to get through to the interviews, you need to use English. After that, are ture, tera, mera, that everything is common. Okay. Yes, English is just a language, not a knowledge. Okay. And this is the stepping stone for non-IT people, those who are say that, sir, I'm weak in English. No, you are not weak in English. You are genius. You're extraordinary person. But the only thing is English is one of the just communication skill, man. So don't get underestimated by yourself. Even when I was completed my MCA and I joined Infosys, there also I could not able to speak in English. But how am I speaking English now? It's just because of experience. When you go in, just go and work inside the company, people will you start speaking English and you will get it. So English is not a barrier at all. If you're good in technology, no company will ask you the English. Remember this. If you're good in technical, no one will care about your communication. Okay. By the way, I was asking about server. Chitty, what is server, Chitty? Storage. Server is only for storage. What else? Okay, maybe you guys are little you guys genius, so you can answer in good. But when in interview, how they ask, how they say when I ask, Babu, Papa, what is server? And they say, server, sir. Server is a server. Server, sir. Every day we connect. Dabba. Dabba na. ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నారు నరాలు కట్టిపోయాయి right? It's not a dabba, man. It's not a dabba. But everyone will say this dabba is the right word that, if you want to mention the machine, yes, server, correct? But that is not the right way to talk about what is server, especially in the interviews. So, Chitty, why I said this is, I will be taking this AWS course bloody from scratch. If you are a non-IT, if you are a HR, if you are a mechanical guy, if you are not in computers also, I'll make you certified after the 60 days. Mark my words. Okay, today you might feel like, what Sari is talking about? But after a couple of days, you will get to know automatically. Right? Be patient. Sabar. Ruko zara. Sabar karo. If you have patience, everything is easy. Okay? Don't, let's say, Chiti, you have a jumbo biryani. Will you eat it everything in one shot? Enjoy little bit. No. So what we'll be doing here also, we'll go little by little, slowly, aram se we'll do it, and we'll complete this. And from zero, I'll make you hero after 60 days. And if there is something, any difference here, you can question me. A trainer should have guts to say all these things, guys. Remember that. Okay. So what I was about to say was, I'll be covering this course from scratch, especially from what is client, what is server. Slowly, I'll talk about network basics. Slowly, I'll try to inject. Then we will go to AWS. By the time you come to AWS, all the basics should be done, so that AWS will be super easy for you. Agree, na? Did you agree? Agree, ma? Online? Okay. So I'll put my effort. Equally, you should also put your effort. No need to put much effort. Whatever I'm saying in the class, just concentrate it. Enough. Okay, Nana? Okay. Oh, do you see that? Oh God, no. Because why I put this is, whatever that you have saw just now, client server, I'll go back. Do you see that? High availability, MFA, CLI, compute, what is EC2, Beanstalk, Lightsail, Lambda, GA, S3, EBS, EFS, storage gateway. What are all this, sir? It's like killy language. Right? For that reason, I put this. Oh, but don't worry. From this expression, you will give a nice expression after a few days. Don't worry. Okay? Riya sir is here. Don't fear. Okay, Nana. So, why AWS Cloud is best career decision? Before I go with this, I would like to ask you, experienced people especially, Chiti, experienced people online, I ask you because you will give more confidence to the freshers rather than me. Because, sir, you are talking AWS, that you are teaching AWS, that's why you're talking more about AWS. No. Let's ask the online people, Chiti, online experienced people, can you tell me AWS is number one in the market or not? See, from offline, sir is telling he has more experience. And do you see that online people? And I congratulate you already. I congratulate you already that you took a first step for the success by joining this class. I should really appreciate you and I congratulate you that you already took a first step for the success by joining, and you have decided that you will be learning AWS. Chiti, so do you see that? Why AWS cloud is best career decision? And you see so many clouds there. Can you tell me few clouds names? Azure is there. GCP is there. There's so many things out there. No, out of all these cloud, which is the number one? AWS, followed by Azure. I cannot degrade Azure. Followed by Azure. But number one is AWS. If you go to any company, like how my experienced people here in the online, they are replying. If you go to any company, AWS project is must for them. And you have a lot of scope. Guys, companies are waiting. You should start learning. Okay? For that reason, I say that AWS is the best career decision that you took. And let me say you, what are the reasons to learn AWS? Sir, you're talking about AWS. Tell me a few reasons, sir, why I need to learn AWS. Everyone have this question, correct? If you go to counseling, if you go to your friends, if you go to your siblings, your mother, your brothers and all, everyone you will ask, why I need to learn AWS? Why not something else? So AWS is the fastest growing cloud in the market. You know that already. And guys, AWS also is a leader in the cloud computing market. Don't worry about what is cloud computing, what is public cloud. I'm here to teach all these things for you. But today I'm just giving you the overview of it, so that I'll just kick confidence in you, so that you will gear up for learning AWS. Many students are lagging for suggestions. You go here and there and ask these people, that people here, there's which one I should learn, which one I should learn. But I am telling you, as an expert, start with AWS. Then later go with any kind of language or any kind of subject. Because AWS is must. There is no coding, and that is number one in the market. So, since 2015, 10 years back, this AWS is the most on-demand skills in the market since that year. If you put these three magical words, AWS, you will get a lot of calls. Market is waiting. It's desperate. And also, AWS employees or AWS learned people will get good top money. Yes or no, sir? Offline. Right? And also, I just want to tell you one thing here. Nana, which is your favorite restaurant? Favorite restaurant? Restaurant. Paradise, Bavachi. Yours? Kumari auntie? Okay, whatever. So you can go to that auntie also. But yeah. Sorry, but that was a joke. Hey, my classes will be very entertained and jovial, right? So I don't like to be like very, I teach you, listen, huh? No. You have to be fun, man. Life is very too short, man. Right? Okay, so let's say, for example, Paradise is your favorite restaurant. So now tell me, if something is number one in the market, will they give biryani for free? Cheating. Bolo. No, right? No. Do you all agree AWS is number one in the market? Yes. But AWS will give something for free? You all think that AWS will not give anything for free. What I'm telling you, AWS will give you to practice 1 year is AWS for free. 1 year free. Whatever the services that you're going to learn, everything, most of the services are free in AWS. We'll use that AWS free trial, and then we will be doing lots of practicals here over there. And also, another important thing is, your dear Naresh IT is giving you a sandbox. That meaning, whatever the practicals that you want to do, you know to do in your account, you can do it in Naresh IT sandbox account. Free. Sandbox account meaning, okay, do you all agree that if you want to send Gmail, you need to have Gmail account? And if you want to do AWS practicals, you need to have AWS account? Yes or no? So in AWS, you need to have AWS account should be there, where you need to do all the practicals inside it. So it can be your account also. Naresh IT is also providing the AWS account for you. Which is, for me, it is wow. Just looking like a, say, wow. After the course also? 1 year. So I think for till the course you have, I think. But don't worry. We'll talk about that, because it is good to have your own account as well. Is it good to have your own flat or rented flat? Which flat? Own flat, rented flat. If it is own flat, because you have full permissions. If it's rented flat, hey, don't hit that, don't click that, don't do that. Huh? We'll talk on that soon. Okay, Nana. And also, we'll talk about certifications. Because we'll talk about the certifications soon. Okay. And and I'll give one more important example why you want to learn AWS. Do you know Netflix? Who don't know, sir, Netflix? After this 1.5 hour class, go to home, open Netflix, see the web series. Huh? Okay. So, do you all agree that Netflix, okay, assume Nana, Netflix is basically a video streaming, right? All the movies you have there. Assume Netflix was new to the market. Assume, just go for a few years back. Netflix was coming up. So initially, Netflix want to give only for Hyderabad. Let's say, for example, Nana, how many servers need to be there in order to give it for 100 people generally? 5 servers, example. 5 servers, yes or no? Example. 5 servers are enough to handle 100 people. Okay, example I'm saying. Okay. Now, this 100 people, Chidi, one second. Okay. So this 100 people, I was talking about, yeah, these 100 people are accessing these 4 servers. Good. And these 100 people now increase to 1,000 people or 10,000 people. Now tell me, 4 servers are enough? 4 dabbas are enough? Enough or not? For 10,000 people, 4 servers are enough? No, not enough. For 50,000 people, these 4 servers are enough? What Netflix has to do? They need to increase the number of servers. What they need to do? They need to increase the number of servers. So like this, as the number of clients are increasing, number of servers are also increasing. Like this, Netflix has put 100 servers, 200 servers, 1,000 servers, 5,000 servers, 10,000 servers, 20,000 servers, 50,000 servers, 1 lakh servers. And here the clients are going for millions of people. Even these 1 lakh servers are sufficient. I'm triggering your mind slowly. You have to listen carefully. Right? This 1 lakh servers are sufficient. No. Then what Netflix did was, and he said, Babu, I'm done. Netflix says, I'm done. I'm not able to go with more than 1 lakh servers. I'm done. I don't have money. I don't have budget. Then who has stepped in? AWS has stepped in and said, hey, Netflix, don't worry. I will provide the servers for you. So since then, Netflix in the backend, who is handling it? AWS is handling it, and Netflix is #1 streaming website in the world. Who is the backbone? AWS. It is not only Netflix, ISRO, NASA, Amazon. There are so many big websites they're running on the AWS only. Right? If such a big things are happening, if there's such a big technology, such a latest happening technology, such a burst technology in the market, are you not ready to learn? Bolo bhaiya. Yes or no? Online Chitty, yes or no? Right. So that is the reason that you are here with me. Right? Okay. And you have more job opportunities on AWS, and also your jobs are secure. You know very well recession happened. Now tell me, experienced people, in this recession, have you heard anyone that who has AWS knowledge got fired or he lost the job? See, sir, offline experience I is telling, no. Let's see on online. No one. No one. Because you have what weapon in your hands? AWS. Because AWS, you have work from home jobs also. Yeah, of course, there are so many. Freelancing also you can do, right? So, and another important thing is fantastic pay. Another very important thing here is, Nana, Chiti, AWS is not as complicated as you think. Many people will have this mindset that, sir, AWS is super #1. No, many people are using. No, such a big companies are using. No, can I learn, sir? They have this mind down on. Can I learn, sir? You can. Because no prior experience is required. Prior experience meaning you don't need to learn Java, you don't need to know, you don't need to learn .NET, Python. Nothing is required. Because I'll be taking you from scratch from here. No prior experience is required. So many people say, Are, you don't know Python? You cannot do AWS. Are, you don't know Java? You cannot do AWS. No, it's wrong. You can be a zero. Consider that you are zero at the moment in AWS. Right? After 60 days, you'll be perfect. Okay? And Chitty, cloud technology is the past and present, and the future is also cloud. Okay, so sir, you're talking too much about the AWS. So let us take a real fact survey example. So experienced people know, or many people have, we have the Gartner Magic Quadrant. It's a survey which is conducted worldwide. And they will say which is the leader in the market. Do you see who is the leader on the top? Louder. Louder. It's not me talking about it. It's some industry market is talking about it. AWS is there as a leader. Okay, I'll give one more example here. So I took this screenshot from Google. That was in 2015, but forget about it. Lejum, I want to take an example. What is your name? Shiva. So we have our Shiva friend here offline. Shiva wants to put his website in the cloud. Then he came to me and I said, yeah, there are so many clouds available in the market. Shiva, you can go and put the website. And I said, now you tell me, IBM was down for 17 hours. Shiva and everyone here, do you all okay if your website is down for 17 hours? Yes or no? No. No. Then go to Google. Google was down for 11 hours. Is it okay? Microsoft was 10 hours. Is it okay? Is it okay? Then our baby AWS was down for 2 hours in 2015. Since then, AWS was not down. Based on this, Sai Krishna, I'm waiting for near 1 month onwards your class, sir. Thank you, Sai Krishna. Finally, we are here. So, guys, and I apologize for people. There are so many people here waiting for my batch. So, finally, we are here. Thank you. Offline people maybe doesn't know me, but many in the experienced people know more about me. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Nana. Okay, there are so many. Yeah. Thank you that we are here together, guys. Thank you for joining the classes. Yeah. So, Amazon were also, it was down for only 2 hours. Now tell me, which one would you choose? Amazon. Because it was down for only 2 hours, that too in 2015, not now. So like this, you can choose. And do you see that? Okay, thank you. And do you see this? This is 2023, just a couple of months back. Do you see the market share? Who is the top? 32% industry is captured by AWS itself. And it was leading 200 billion cloud market. And do you know thing? AWS is investing more than millions of millions, especially in Hyderabad. AWS is investing. They had a plan to invest billions of amounts here in Hyderabad. Why? Okay, if the AWS is investing something, what do we get? Opportunities. What do we get? Opportunities. Be ready with the technology. Okay. Okay. Not yet. But another important thing is, another good thing is, if someone is talking about Azure, at the moment, AWS is top and it will be top. Since decade, it is top. Since I started working on AWS, it's top. And next decade also, it will be top for sure. If Azure is coming up, AWS will not go up. Azure cannot catch. But I was saying, opportunities wise, AWS has a lot, followed by Azure. Azure is from Microsoft. For .NET people, for developers, Azure is like Laddu because everything is automated there. But now, most of the because in Microsoft, you have license based. No, everything is license based in Microsoft. For them, you have a good credits in Azure. But for that reason, those who are using, they are going for Azure. Other than that, everyone are moving to AWS. And I also migrated so many customers from Azure to AWS. A lot. Okay, so now build your career. Okay, I'm giving an example here. A lot of examples are real time. Today, you purchase a bike. And you also need to purchase a helmet. Yes, no? Okay, you went to the shop to purchase the helmet. And you took helmet in your hands. What is the first thing that you see? What you search for? Quality. Quality meaning what? What is that? What is that stamp? ISI mark. Yes or no? If you see ISI mark and you feel that is certified, yes or no? So do you have confidence or not? Yes or no? You don't know whether who has certified that, but if you see ISI mark on it and you wear it, you feel very confident and you purposefully go and hit the wall, thinking that nothing will happen to my head because that is certified. And here also, if you go to the market, if you go to the interview, let's say I'm the interviewer, and you come to me, let's say, for example, our Shiv and what is his name? Manish. Mani Krishna, Mani. I'll say Mani. Shiv and Mani. Let's say I'll go with Mani and me. Mani and Riya sir. They both went for interview. And you are interviewer. Mani is certified on AWS. I am not certified, assume. Now, interview happened. We both are neck to neck. We both are very good in technical. Now, as an interviewer, you tell me, Chitti, who you will hire, Mani or Riya Sara? Money. Everyone money. You left Riyaz, sir. Because what? Money is certified. So you will be blindly going that as money is certified, he will be having more knowledge than me. How do you prove yourself in front of the interviewer that you are AWS expert? You need to do the certification. Once you complete this course, you will be ready to clear the certification. Right? And once you clear the certification, this certification is valid for 3 years. How many years? 3 years, macha. 3 years. That means you do the certification now and forget about 3 years. In 3 years, how much of opportunities that you get, you will prefer. Right? And now question is, sir, what are the different type of certifications we have in AWS? So you need to know about certifications or not? So let us talk about it. So which one will start about? Okay. So before I go for that, every organization is hiring. If you are fresher also, let me talk about freshers. Nana, 2 freshers came to you. And 1 fresher is just... Okay. Should I tell you one thing? Joke? I was interviewing and a fresher came to me and I said, Babu, tell me about yourself. And he said, sir, I am 2022 passed away. Passed away. Do you see the word that he used? It's not passed away. Passed away meaning what? Dead. So communication, little small words are very important. Then I asked, if you are passed away, who are you here? Ghost? Right? So Nana, you should not call it as passed away. You should say, I am 2022 graduated. What you should say? Graduated. So like this, we have so many. I'll share about all these things. Huh? So many things are there. Right? Yeah. Very good, Rahman Shah. Excellent. Yes. So certification is must. And also, 2 freshers came. 2 freshers came to you and said, 2 freshers came for interview. Nana, he graduated, BTech graduated, just only 70% he got, only he has. And another fresher in his resume, he put, he's BTech graduated, he got this much percent. Additionally, he has learned AWS and he know all these things to do. Tell me which one would you prefer? With AWS, without AWS? You are not an interview, no? Then how are you able to say? Correct, no? If you are able to say, actually real interviewers, whom they will hire? AWS, those who have learned it. That's why I'm saying freshers, experience for everyone, AWS is must. Because AWS, there are so many lot of projects in the companies. So any interviewer, what they do is any company, if you are already trained, you will be preferred. Because if it is not trained, I'll need to train you again in the company. I don't have that much time. I need to put you in project directly. For that reason, people that who are already trained, they are more preferred. For that reason, you need to learn AWS. Okay. So, yes. So let us talk about what are the certifications that we have quickly. This one is old. Okay. So quickly here. Chitty, do you see this here? Okay. So these are the certifications that we have. Okay, Nana. Chitty, see here. So there are 3 levels. How many levels are there? Chitty, how many levels are there? 3 levels. Number 1, we call it as foundational. What is that? We call it as foundational. Number 2, associate. Number 3, professional. So out of these 3, we need to select one. So let us not talk about foundational because it's very basic. Is it good to be on basics or it should good to be a expert? Expert, correct? So in foundational, you have something called cloud practitioner, which most of the companies, they don't ask about it and they don't care about it. If you have just little bit knowledge on cloud, you can able to pass this, but not like that. You should have good knowledge. Then let's go to associate. In associate, you have 3 roles. How many roles are there? 3 roles. Say that: architect, operations, developer. Which one, Nana? Say that: architect, operations, developer. Say that one more time: architect, operations, developer. So we have these 3 roles. Whichever role that you are in or you are interested, you can take the certification. Now, out of this, and next level is professional level. Those who are having more than 10 years, 15 years of experience, company will ask professional level certification. For you, professional is not required. So 99% of the companies, they will ask only which level? Associate level. So which level we need to concentrate on? Associate level. That is clear? In this associate, again, we are also having 3 roles: architect, operations, developer. So out of these 3, which one we need to do is the question. So guys, for freshers, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, first, and by the way, first you need to complete associate and then go to professional. Directly you cannot jump. So everyone first they need to do what, Nana? Chiti? Associate. Then they need to go for professional. So in associate, which one we need to concentrate? Architect, operations, developer? You tell me first. Okay. Online people, Chiti? Which one you will do it first? Architect, operations. So everyone has the mixed feelings again. So should I tell you the reason? You will only answer. See, Chiti, I'll take the same example that I always take it for all people. You want to construct your own house. Assume that you want to construct your own house. Tell me to whom you will reach first? Bank loan. No. Architect. Whom? Architect, kada? Right? So, okay. What the architect will do? He'll make a plan, no? So he'll do like this. Right? He'll plan. He'll say, this is your room, this is your hall, living room, this is your bedroom, this is your bedroom, this is your bathroom, this is also your bedroom, and then this is your blah, 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 blah. He'll do all these things. Nice plan. Assume, now we have a plan. On top of it, the developer. Nana, anyone developers here? Developer. Online developers? I'll ask you one straight question. You need to tell honestly. Honestly, you need to tell. Developers are more concerned on the code, not on the server. Yes or no? Yes, sir? See, everyone saying yes. Do you worry about the server? My Bava code is working or not? Bava meaning Java. My Bava code is working or not? Error free or not? If I compile, 0 error should come. That is my goal. Do you worry about infrastructure? Do you worry about servers? Nothing. So now a developer came inside this and he sit, and then what he did, he opened the laptop, or she opened the laptop, and he started doing Java Bava coding. All of a sudden you got a problem. All of a sudden you got a problem here. Now tell me, developer, whom you will shout? Admin, no? So admin will come and fix your issue. If admin is also not able to resolve and developer is also not able to resolve, both of them will call whom? Architect. Both of them will call whom? So do you all agree architect will know everything or not? Because he is the guy who has done the plan. Now, based on this, you tell me which one you need to concentrate first. Yes. architect first. If you concentrate architect, developer and SysOp is jujube. You getting it? Many people doesn't have this kind of career path and suggestions. So what we would recommend, what I would recommend as an experienced person, I will say that many of the companies also 99%, they will ask solution architect, not developer, not SysOp. If you are admin, IT or IT infrastructure guy, you need to do solution architect first. And then as your domain is related to IT operations, go for operations. Go for SysOp. If you're a developer, then go for solution architect plus developer. And I'm telling you honestly, we will be covering the solution architect, and 70% of the topic will be covered also in both of the certifications. So that means okay, a developer need to do solution architect plus developer. It's not mandatory. You can go for solution architect. If you're done with solution architect, developer also you can easily pass. And if you're an IT operations guy or SysOp guy, go with solution architect plus SysOp. You're getting it? And our research students will aim for all, because we'll be covering most of the topics here. Solution architect will cover, and 70, and I'll tell you one quick example that you will get confidence. One of the students, what he did was he booked the certification, he went to the exam hall and started writing. When he opened the page, he got shocked because he wanted to register for solution architect, but he registered for developer. When he opened the exam, that paper, and he got the developer paper. And you know how much he scored? 80%. Understood? So solution architect, if you do it, developer and SysOp also, you can easily do it. Okay, Nana? Is it clear, everyone? Super. So now, so the future is cloud, and that to which cloud? AWS cloud. So there are so many clouds in the market, but which cloud we need to select? AWS. And what you do, let's take this cloud and squeeze it by learning. Are you ready? From tomorrow onwards, what we do is we will be starting technical topics. So today what I did, don't leave the class until I say online people. What we did today was everyone has some questions in their mind. So first I want to remove those questions in your mind, make you comfortable first, then we'll go to the technical topics. From tomorrow onwards, we'll be talking on the technical topics, that too from basics. From basics. Are you ready? Louder. Josh. How about online? Are you ready? So from tomorrow onwards, right? So, and also everyone are frustrated to learn AWS. I know that. Because if you go to company, interview, they'll ask, do you know AWS? If you go and talking to your brothers, hey, did you learn AWS? If you're going to your parents also, Babu, did you learn AWS? Because in Reels, everywhere it is AWS. If you go to chai shop also, the chai wala is also asking, Are Babu, every day I'm seeing you here, go and learn AWS, you will get job. A wife is saying to her husband, hey husband, your package is only 10 lakhs. Learn AWS, you will get 20 lakhs. That's why everyone are frustrated to learn AWS. From tomorrow onwards, we'll be jumping into the technical topics. So what I would say is, do not miss the classes, because we will be going everything from the basics. Okay, Nana? Today, clear? So let me take some questions here. So, yeah. Wagner, AWS. Okay, nice. Timings would be 9 to 10:30. Every day morning, 9 to 10:30. So, and guys, those who are saying gap, okay, let's say you have some gap, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years. There is a gap. You tell me, as you have a gap, are you ready to learn Java, Baba, Java, .NET, that .NET, Python? Are you ready to learn all these things? Right? No. So you need to aim for which is number one in the market. So just for if you are a fresher, if you are a .NET guy, if you are a whichever guy, whichever the domain that you have, first you need to have, plus you need to have AWS. Those who don't know anything, start with AWS. And also, many people will also say, people will go with the DevOps first. No. What I would suggest is, first go with AWS and then DevOps. Agree, sir? Online people experience. First, I'm here for AWS. First, go, see, by the way, first, AWS is must. I'm not talking about DevOps, but I'll be including DevOps also here in AWS. But if you need to, many people, what they do is directly they will go, and I'll tell you one important thing. People will say DevOps with AWS. Have you heard about it? Have you heard about it? They will more concentrate on DevOps, not on AWS. I'm frank. I'm honest. If you see anywhere DevOps with AWS, you think, oh, DevOps will also be there, AWS will also be there. That is wrong assumption. They will concentrate on DevOps. If they want to create any servers, they'll use AWS and create servers. For that reason, they'll say with AWS. But as a good career, if you want an extraordinary good career, you need to learn AWS first completely, then go for DevOps. That is the best suggestion. Because in DevOps, they'll use AWS. And they will just do the touch-up. In DevOps, there is called EC2. That's it. But what we do, we'll go inside it, we'll dig it, we'll jump it, we'll learn it, we'll troubleshoot it, we'll do everything. So you have to be perfect on both of them. Yes, Yuvraj will do it. So Linux. And by the way, those who have opted my course AWS, Linux is free for you. Linux is free. And people are asking, sir, do we need to learn Linux? Yes. Guys, because there are mainly two types of operating systems. No? What are those? Windows, Linux. So do you all agree that your applications will be either on Windows, either on or on Linux? If it is good, Windows, it is good because you know Windows. But Pusukku, if you join some company and if you say, hey, applications are on Linux, Tata. Bye-bye. For that reason, you need to learn Linux also, but not now. Not now. Linux is not required for me here. But if you need to have a good career, parallelly, you can learn Linux. Linux is very easy, just few commands. Okay. Jesse, I'll start with client server architecture basics from there. Okay. From 0 level, I'll start. Okay. So if you want to know more about me, or if you have any questions that if you want me to ask, so that is my email ID, riyashek@ymail.com. Differently as put Ymail, not Gmail or Yahoo Mail. It is Ymail. Okay. Any other questions? Did I answer all your questions? So guys, and also I'm working as integration engineer in Ericsson, how AWS will learn. Yes, that is also one of the technology, right? If you're integration engineers, just if you want to integrate multiple things, and AWS definitely will come into picture, Deepak. So, and also you will get the recordings, course fee, all these things you will get to know slowly, no problem. Yeah. Practical, please leave it on me. I'll take care of it. Guys, what you need to do, have patience. Do you believe me? Online, do you believe me? Based on this today's class? Yes, just leave it on me. Just leave it on me. Okay, I'll take care of you. But when you're listening the classes, you have to be with me, not somewhere. That is important. Okay. So I'll tell you one more thing, which is for your confidence purpose. I also gave opportunity for homemakers. So there are so many sisters, there's so many homemakers are there. No, they will say, they'll come and say, sir, I got married and I was doing homemaking stuff and I have 10 years of gap. How do I do? I suggested go with AWS. And she completed AWS. Parallel also she did DevOps. And now she is having 18 lakhs package. Huh? But right. And also there are many people that joined as a fresher. I gave the opportunity for them in my company. But I'm not saying I'll be giving everyone, but I'm just saying for, so doesn't matter about the gap for, especially for ladies. Ladies can say, I got married, sir. I have this. What boys will say, huh? Will you say, sir, I got married, sir? That's why 2, 3 years gap, right? Okay, excellent. So we'll be talking about a lot of these things. So as I already crossed 5 minutes, Pal, we'll start in a week or in a few weeks, not in couple. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, don't miss the class. Okay. So guys, every day at the end of the course, what you need to do is, I'll say online. Is it clear till here, everyone? CC, please. Okay. So can I give the final CC for today? CC with smile. I need CC and put the smile symbol, because once the class is done, that smile will make me happy. Online people, I cannot see the smile. Offline people, I can see smiling. So online people, if you are happy, just put CC with smile. That is the habit of my class. So smile. See, Sharath is putting that heart symbols. I like that. So because that represents how happy you are, and then you will be happy all the time with me with this course. Superb. That is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next beautiful, important topic. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. And see you tomorrow on the same link, same time, same place. Don't miss the class. Bye-bye.